Millions of Americans have AFIB, a condition where the two chambers of your heart don't beat in sync. In today's Health Watch, Local 3's Connie Feldman introduces us to a woman who got her AFIB under control so she can continue her world travels.
Barbara Betcher loves adventure. You name it, this Kaukauna lady's done it. But when a heart condition almost stopped this traveler in her tracks, the specialists at Aurora Baycare Medical Center used a cutting-edge procedure to keep Betcher on the move.
It was wonderful. We were way up and it was cold and windy.
From paragliding through the Swiss Alps to swimming with the dolphins and more.
And we swam with the sharks and stingrays.
Barbara Betcher has a love for heart-stopping adventures.
You're high up and there is a cliff.
Oh.
And so you're going off this cliff, which is really scary.
But it wasn't a daring escapade that had her heart racing a few years ago.
And my heart was going like 150 beats per minute, and it just wouldn't slow down.
Betcher was experiencing atrial fibrillation, or AFib, a heart condition marked by quivering or irregular heartbeats.
Atrial fibrillation is one of our very commonly seen issues in my line of work.
Dr. Luke Chong is an electrophysiologist with Aurora Baycare Medical Center. Chong says while AFib alone may not be life-threatening, an irregular heart rhythm increases a patient's risk for a blood clot that can lead to a stroke. Chong explains it like this.
If you've ever made cookies or a cake before, if you've got batter, if you put it in your mixer or you stir it briskly, it becomes fluid and flows smoothly. But if you stop stirring or turn off your mixer, that batter or mix sort of thickens and slows down a bit. And blood can act in that sense. And this is sort of an analogy I use for my patients. If blood's a little more static and can pool, it can potentially form clot.
Chong performed an ablation procedure on Betcher's heart, navigating a catheter through a vein into the heart chamber. The minimally invasive procedure doesn't even require an incision.
We go in an ablation catheter to effectively create what I think of as an electrical roadblock to keep the sparks or impulses of AFib crossing that roadblock and driving the rhythm.
Putting Betcher's heart back in sync.
Getting normal rhythm, maintenance of normal rhythm is one of the goals that a lot of us EP doctors like to achieve for our patients.
Betcher is thrilled with results.
One of the best things I did was find Dr. Chong. He is the most marvelous doctor.
Betcher says she's not completely out of the woods. She knows there's a chance her AFib could return, but for now, she's already planning her next adventure.
Africa I'd like to go to. Safari, see the animals, experience the area. I wouldn't mind going back to Australia and New Zealand too.
If you'd like to find out how healthy your own heart is, you can take an online heart health quiz at aurorabaycare.com/assessments. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Feldman, Local 3 News.